In the quiet, dusty village of Ezira, there lived two girls who were closer than blood, Salima and Adara, inseparable from birth. Every morning they walked to the stream together, their laughter bouncing through the trees. Every evening they sat under the same sky, sharing secrets no one else would ever know. The whole village looked at them and smiled. This, they said, is what true friendship looks like. But true friendship, as they would learn, can be poisoned from the inside. The trouble arrived in the form of a man. Benedict, son of the late Chief Oketi, had returned from abroad for his father's burial. Tall, educated, and handsome, he was unlike anyone the village girls had ever seen. The moment his eyes met Salima's on the dusty path home from the stream, something sparked. Ben helped steady a clay pot, introduced himself softly, and just like that, Salima's heart was gone. Their love grew fast and deep. The whole village watched and whispered warmly. But beside them, Adara watched too, and her warmth slowly cuddled into something dark. She smiled to Salima's face. Behind her back, she planted doubt, calling Ben a city man who preyed on village girls. But Salima was too far in love to hear it, and so the jealousy festered. Ben, being a generous man, never left Adara out. He gifted her fine wrappers and shiny waist beads. But those gifts only fed the hunger growing in her chest. She didn't want the beads, she wanted the man. She tried every trick she had, wearing the beads when Salima wasn't looking, laughing too loudly at his jokes, letting her eyes linger too long. But Ben saw none of it. His eyes held only one woman. Then came the final blow. Ben knelt before Salima's family and slipped a ring on her finger. But more than the ring, he made a promise. He would take her abroad, away from the village, away from the dust, into a life of comfort and respect. Adara stood in the crowd clapping, but inside something snapped. That night at 1 a.m., she paced outside her mud hut in the cold until one wicked thought cut through the dark like a blade. Get rid of her. She smiled. She went to bed. She was ready. The next morning, on the very day Ben's family was coming for the formal introduction, Adara walked to Salima's compound with a bright smile. She invited her to the stream, just like old times. Salima happily agreed, holding Adara's hand, praising her for being such a loyal friend. She even promised to take Adara abroad with her one day. She didn't know it was the last morning she would ever see. At the stream, while Salima bent down to fetch water, Adara picked up a heavy wooden stick she had hidden the night before. She struck her best friend across the head. Salima fell, and then there was only silence. From the bushes, Adara retrieved a spade. She dug a shallow grave by the riverbank, buried the body under sand and dry leaves, dusted her hands, and walked away. That afternoon, she was the one who cried the loudest when Salima could not be found. With her best friend gone, Adara moved quickly. She cooked meals for Ben, wore her most revealing wrappers, played the grieving, comforting friend, until Ben, broken and vulnerable, gave in. She got exactly what she wanted. But Ezira has its own kind of justice. Adara fell pregnant, and the pregnancy never ended. 1 month, 7 months, a year, 2 years. Her belly swelled like a drum that refused to burst. Bitter herbs, strong roots, expensive medicine, nothing worked. People whispered. Elders questioned. The village knew that a pregnancy like this was not natural. It was a consequence. Then came the nightmares. Every night, Salima stood by the stream in a blood-stained wrapper, holding a baby, speaking only one word: confess. 2 years of sleepless nights, 2 years of shame and suffering, until finally, on the anniversary of Salima's disappearance, Adara ran into the center of the village market and collapsed in the dirt. She confessed everything: The stick, the grave, the sand and the leaves. The market froze. Then her water broke. And when Adara finally pushed, she did not deliver a child. She delivered wet sand, heavy stones and dry leaves, the very thing she used to bury her best friend. A blinding pain split her head open. She began to laugh, the kind of laughter that never stops. Right there in the marketplace, Adara went completely mad. Ben, when he heard the truth, packed his bags and left Ezira forever. The village men went to the stream and dug up Salima's bones. Her parents wept, but they also found peace. They gave their daughter the proper burial she deserved. And Adara, if you visit Ezira today, you will still find her, roaming the streets, belly protruding, laughing at nothing. Some debts, the elders say, can never be paid with money. They are paid with your mind.